Alabama, James Lacroix, Lacroix Career and Technology Center, Clanton, Alabama. I believe it's critical to be teaching design, coding, problem solving, and cooperative skills through projects which engage students in math and science because it propels them into STEM fields. Student success in innovation and engineering will help them become creative, responsible, and effective digital citizens. Alabama, James Savant, Mountain Brook Junior High, Mountain Brook, Alabama. Technology education allows us to better serve the diverse learning needs of our students. Use of technology aids in the development of process skills which are essential to success in our rapidly changing information age. These courses teach our students to communicate not only with each other, but also globally. Arkansas, Emily Cook, Springdale High School, Springdale, Arkansas. I believe in teaching students how to fail well. I believe in learning from mistakes and trying again. We are living in a time where careers are constantly redefined and changed. Students need to learn how to adapt and change with it. Arkansas, Chelsea Turner, Washington Middle School, El Dorado, Arkansas. I believe students can gain the world through STEAM studies. I believe exposure of students and teachers to these careers and tools will ignite a passion that will lead to an exciting future in fields we do not yet understand. California, Gia M. Blasky, Vista Murrieta High School, Murrieta, California. I believe that all students can learn engineering and they have the capacity to become technically competent and confident when provided a rigorous and challenging engineering program supported by high expectations. Engineering is an important course for further study and practice in real-life careers and applications in business, industry, government, trade and services, technical, vocational, and other pursuits. I look forward to working with my students. Together, we can do engineering with class, character, leadership, attitude, scholarship, and service. California, Sergio de Alba, R. M. Miano Elementary School, Los Banos, California. As teachers, we are given the task of preparing the future leaders and workforce of our country. STEM is unquestionably the future. We hold an incredible amount of power in the future success of our students. We must put technology and engineering at the forefront to ensure this success. Connecticut, Michael Cerconi, Massac High School, Monroe, Connecticut. Technology and engineering education is preparing students for a field that does not exist yet and to solve problems that have not occurred. It is preparing the students to be critical thinkers and problem solvers to overcome challenges in a constant changing world. Delaware, Laura Barnes, Postal Waite Middle School, Camden, Delaware. Laura is a leader with extensive experience as a chapter advisor of TSA and in service to the Delaware Executive Management Team of the Technology Student Association. Mrs. Barnes believes that technology and engineering education prepares students for the real world through applied, hands-on, and minds-on experiences, where students gain the opportunity to use tools, materials, and knowledge they gain to become the critical thinkers, creators, and makers of tomorrow. Delaware, Robert Bookshevitz, Polytech High School, Woodside, Delaware. Mr. Bookshevitz is a leader in Delaware with extensive experience as a management team member for Delaware TSA, as well as service as the Assistant State Advisor for Delaware Skills USA. Mr. Bookshevitz believes that the role of a teacher is to guide learners to their future through leadership, service, and technical skill attainment within the STEM career cluster. Delaware, Tim Dalby, Wilmington Friends School, Wilmington, Delaware. Tim Dalby is a lower school science specialist at Wilmington Friends School in Wilmington, Delaware. As a teacher of engineering design technology, Tim believes his role is to provide students with safe opportunities that encourage creative and critical thinking along with collaboration. Allowing students time and space to solve real-world problems empowers them to take control of their learning, allows them to make meaningful connections, and to apply knowledge from other content areas. Idaho, Kelly Taylor, Hawthorne Elementary School, Boise, Idaho. Technology and engineering are everyday skills that all students are capable of doing. I believe in promoting equity and diversity in technology and engineering by providing a variety of opportunities for all students inside and outside of the classroom. Illinois, Jeanine Stevens, Bartlett High School, Bartlett, Illinois. I believe that students need hands-on educational opportunities that challenge them. By giving my students real-world experience in problem solving, I am helping prepare them for their chosen careers. Illinois, Patricia Whitehouse, Gowdy Technical Academy, Chicago, Illinois. I believe that students need to see themselves as engineers and problem solvers early in their lives in order to have that as part of their self-awareness so they feel confident in thinking, revising, and improving. And so they can consider engineering and problem solving as part of their future. Indiana, Joanne Spurt, Wabash River Career and Technical Education, North Vermilion Junior Senior High School, Cayuga, Indiana. I believe that all students can learn, that skilled teacher shows students the value in what they are learning, that learning useful, employable skills is just as important as any traditional subject, that understanding students are people who have issues going on outside of the classroom is just as important as any subject matter. Kansas, Trevor Miseril, Parsons Middle School, Parson, Kansas. Every child is unique and deserves a stimulating environment to help foster that creativity. Every individual child needs to be exposed to new and innovative ideas to allow them to grow in every aspect of their own character. No child shall leave school without working knowledge of today's technology. Massachusetts, Brian Crossman, R.J. Gray Junior High School, Acton, Massachusetts. My philosophy of how technology education should be for all my classes is one of curiosity and exploration with the overarching focus on including all learners. I believe a classroom should be a place where all of my students feel safe, valued, and a place for them to immerse themselves in the world of engineering. Massachusetts, Amanda Howe, Mashpee Middle High School, Mashpee, Massachusetts. This I believe about technology and engineering education is that it teaches students how to problem solve. Students apply the technology and engineering skills necessary to develop solutions for real-world applications. The ability to understand the engineering design process and develop a plan to solve a problem can be applied across so many content areas. When a student designs and creates a bridge, they are not only learning about bridge design, but more importantly, they are learning how each step in the process is so integral to the overall success of their bridge design. I believe whether a student becomes an engineer or not, they will at some point own or live in a house, so the necessity to understand how to use tools safely and correctly is universal. Maryland, James Hemming, Stemmers Run Middle School, Essex, Maryland. Through engineering classes, students will experience constructive application of skills and knowledge taught in content area isolation that come together to aid students in the formation of solutions to real-world design challenges using the engineering design process and engineering design journals. Maryland, Zula, Joah, Glen Allen Elementary School, Silver Spring, Maryland. Technology and engineering education should be accessible to children from an early age, regardless of race, country of origin, or cultural background. Students should be exposed to real-life engineering challenges that spark their curiosity and encourages them to become beneficial citizens of the world. Maryland, Raymond Gerstner, Glen Elg High School, Glen Elg, Maryland. Continually expose all students to the vast array of technology and engineering information and make them aware of career paths. Incorporation of multiple strategies of learning and interdisciplinary teaching that will help to relate the subjects of education. Lastly, as an elective-based teacher, I will incorporate cross-curriculum education. Michigan, Heather Young, Pattengill Biotechnical Magnet School, Lansing, Michigan. Engaging students at a young age in science, technology, engineering, and math builds a foundation for inquisitiveness and innovation for future success in today's swiftly changing world. Minnesota, Mitch Birk, Minnetonka High School, Minnetonka, Minnesota. Teachers of technology and engineering have the privilege to provide students with information and experiences to foster their curiosity about technical topics, skills, and careers. Not only do we teach technical information and expose students to many careers, we give our students the foundation and confidence to be successful. Minnesota, Dawn Sorensen, Minnetonka Middle School East, Minnetonka, Minnesota. Students gain more than book knowledge when taking a technology engineering course. They gain hands-on experiences that helps them tie abstract and theoretical learning to concrete learning. Through this experiential learning, students are more prepared for the future because they understand and retain the knowledge more than theory alone. Nevada, Scot Wyler, Rancho High School, Las Vegas, Nevada. Fundamentally, engineering is problem solving. It is a skill that people wish students could be taught. If we start at the beginning by including engineering, it doesn't seem scary, and science and mathematics can seem relevant to their lives. North Carolina, Zachary Trivette, Mount Pleasant Middle School, Mount Pleasant, North Carolina. Technology education is essential to providing relevant, hands-on experiences to develop problem-solving and critical thinking skills for our students so they can better understand the world which they live in. North Carolina, William Haller, Apex Friendship High School, Apex, North Carolina. I believe that technology, engineering, and design education is the key to sparking the next generation of inventors, innovators, and world changers, as the critical thinking skills learned in one technology, engineering, or design course can be used for a lifetime of achievement. North Dakota, Tracy Foss, Central Valley High School, Buxton, North Dakota. I believe technology and engineering education prepares students for the future because of its emphasis on workforce skills, not just content. It gives the students many opportunities to practice problem solving, critical thinking, communication skills, people skills, time management skills, and technical skills that industry is demanding of young people entering the workforce. Nebraska, Matt Bova, Westside Middle School, Omaha, Nebraska. I believe technology and engineering education is vital for preparing students for a technology-enriched world. Students not only need to know how to use basic technology, but also how to use it as a tool to become a productive worker in society. Nebraska, Tracie Dodson, Columbus High School, Columbus, Nebraska. I believe that every day a student shows up in my classroom, he or she should leave with something new, a takeaway. The more takeaways I can give a student, the more they have the chance to transfer that skill or knowledge into their world now or in their future. New Jersey, Patricia Smyers, Clarendon School, Secaucus, New Jersey. All students of all ages and abilities deserve a quality STEM education. Real-world problems should promote questioning, exploration, creativity, productivity, refinement, and showcasing of their artifacts. This increases motivation and awareness of STEM workforce opportunities. Teachers, students, and communities working together can facilitate lifelong learning. Together, we are STEM-tastic. New Jersey, Tara Deck, Montgomery Lower Middle School, Skillman, New Jersey. I believe that technology classes offer a place for every student to be successful. The skills and concepts that we teach apply to every learner and allow them a place to be creative thinkers when most of their school day focuses on finding the one right answer. New Jersey, Timothy Zavaki, Warren Hills Regional High School, Washington, New Jersey. Tim believes that his move to Warren Hills Regional High School has helped him find his passion, teaching woodworking, enabling his students to take an initial idea or design and transform it into a purposeful artifact. All this through using traditional processes and tools in conjunction with modern machines and techniques. He differentiates his projects and his students to choose what they make while meeting the design specifications outlined. One of Tim's greatest joys is seeing the pride students have when they see their hard work come to life in their finished products. This magic happens when they say, "I made that." Pennsylvania, Caleb Mathias, Palmyra Area Middle School, Palmyra, Pennsylvania. My goal is to create meaningful learning experiences that are rooted in learning lifelong practices and skills. Pennsylvania, Tyler France, Pine Street Elementary and Forge Road Elementary, Palmyra, Pennsylvania. My primary goals are to engage an interest in technology and engineering education by fostering the important STEM skill sets of collaborative, hands-on learning, persistence, logical organization through computational and design-based thinking, growth mindset, and real-world problem solving. I hope to ignite the spark for future innovators. Pennsylvania, Eric Byler, Palmyra Area High School, Palmyra, Pennsylvania. My goal for technology and engineering education is to expose students to relevant experiences that will hopefully lead them to pursuing a career in a related field or to gain an appreciation of the technology and engineering field. South Carolina, Tammy Vaught, East Clarendon Middle High School, Turbyville, South Carolina. Technology and engineering teaches students to look at a problem and determine the best solution. They must be willing to try new things and not be afraid to fail. Whether they go to college or not, these are life skills that will help them to become productive members of society. South Carolina, Edward Williams, Colleton Middle School, Walterboro, South Carolina. I believe that technology and engineering education is very needed to prepare our students for this global society that we live in. It is my belief that our students in middle school should begin to apply the concepts of physics, chemistry, nanotechnology, trace the development of and influence of mechanical systems energy transfer, and computer control systems through robotics. In preparation for their future, students in middle school should also learn the basic skills of circuitry design and the basics of sensing devices and the impact that it has on the world. I believe that technology and engineering through the design process will help students develop an understanding of the influence of creativity in their lives. Texas, Candace Lawrence, Wiley Independent School District, Wiley, Texas. Teaching students technology and engineering in the form of relevant world problems and solutions adds ownership, relevance, and personalization to students' learning. Utilizing a project-based learning environment will allow students to create more solutions. I believe incorporating engineering and technology in the classroom is vital to our future generations. Utah, Steve Bodell, Lake Mountain Middle School, Saratoga Springs, Utah. I believe that it is important for students to gain as much knowledge and skills as possible because it will not only benefit themselves, but will also positively impact the lives of others. Utah, Emily Roush, Weber Innovation High School, Ogden, Utah. I believe that technology and engineering education is more than just learning skills. It's opening doors and helping students see new possibilities and potential. Virginia, Don Roundtree, Nansemond River High School, Suffolk, Virginia. Technology and engineering courses are not just for preparing students for a college or a career. As an educator, it is my role to help students see the connections between my content, other courses, future careers, and their adult lives as consumers of technology, architecture, and other adult tasks. Virginia, Alyssa Rushing, Swift Creek Middle School, Midlothian, Virginia. Technology and engineering education has always been STEM education. Our curriculum allows students the opportunity to learn how different subject contents are related, how to work as a team, and how to problem solve. The jobs of the future will be in the STEM fields, and technology and engineering education students will be exposed to the skills needed to be successful. Virginia, Heather Russell, Ecoff Elementary School, Chester, Virginia. I believe learning comes to life in technology and engineering classrooms. We are able to design, explore, collaborate, create, improve, retry, analyze, and more. Students need to learn to think critically about the problems facing our community and the world around them. In my classroom, students are able to explore real problems and present creative solutions. Wisconsin, Steve Kamosina, Mosinee High School, Mosinee, Wisconsin.